What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode 19 of my Derby career mode now. As you guys all saw in episode 17, I noticed I was just checking the job offers before starting the episode, and the Derby job come up, so I thought I'll put in for it. They were 10 places above us at the 10 places above Blackburn at the time. So I put in for the job. Realised that as also at the time that Derby had an investor come in, so the game said that Derby had. So, and I think we have a lot better squad here at Derby than we did have at Blackburn. Oh, there we go. Craig Bryson with the first goal while I've been in charge, because I didn't have to, but I simulated the last game against Brighton, which was a 2-0 loss, and Craig Bryson with a quality finish. Chris Martin with a little delicate ball into his path. He controls it, and it's an absolute brilliant finish. Might be a chance here for a second. Oh, and it's a great save by Westwood, and Bryson just couldn't sort his feet and head out quick enough. So unlucky, but Bryson is looking very, very. Oh, Ince is in. He sees Martin. He plays it into him, and another fantastic save by Westwood. We're on another attack here now. Tommy Spur down this left hand side. He sees Chris Martin in. Chris Martin! Oh! Really think someone of Chris Martin's ability should be putting that in the back of the net. It's a beautiful ball. Kieran Westwood is nowhere near it. Easily defended now. Oh, Chris Martin might have been able to get through there, but that is half time, guys. In the first game as Derby manager, I've got to say I'm very happy with how the squad's performed. I thought we've absolutely pinned Sheffield Wednesday back, and the only reason it's still 1-0 is Kieran Westwood in net. For them, he's been. Oh, it's a foul. Referee's pulled it back for the free kick. Looks like Lopez is going to take it. It's a good strike. Tommy Spur clears it out for a corner. That was a very, very good strike by Alex Lopez. Good job. Carson was there. And Carson there again to save one on the line. Well, it seems like it's a tale of the goalkeepers today. It was Kieran Westwood in the first half and Scott Carson in the second for us. What a save. What a fantastic save. I don't think I've seen many better saves in FIFA than that one right there. But Vyman might be in here. He cuts inside. Vyman's in. Can he take his chance? Another fantastic save by Kieran Westwood. It's absolutely incredible how both goalkeepers have been this good. This is Hughes into Ince. Ince seeing Bryson seeing Vyman seeing the net, and Vyman seeing the goal with an absolute wonderful finish on the end of a wonderful counter attack by ourselves. Ince into Bryson sees the run of Vyman, and Vyman finds the corner of the net to make it 2-0 on into Ince. Ince now trying to get in behind Michael Turner. He finds a way. He gives it over to Chris Martin. Oh, Chris Martin he's done everything right. He just hasn't managed to get that goal. He's been so unlucky. that he hasn't managed to get his goal yet. It's a great ball in, but well defended by Ross Wallace of all people. Leave it to Bryson. Bryson's going to swing it in. Can Chris Martin finally get his goal? Yes, he can. In the 93rd minute, Chris Martin has finally managed to get that goal to make it 3-0 Derby. That man had done everything right in this game, apart from get his goal, and he's finally done that. With seconds to go, and there it is, guys. 3-0 in the first game. Well, you could call Brighton the first game, but the first real game as Derby manager. We absolutely battered Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. 11 shots, 10 on target, 100% deserve the win. Craig Bryson 100% deserved man of the match. 2 assists, 1 goal for himself, 8 out of 11 passes completed. He was absolutely exceptional. But I believe Kieran Westwood probably got man of the match for them. Yeah, he did with a 7.8. Kieran Westwood was very good. To say he conceded 3 goals in that game would be an understatement of how well he performed. If it had been 0-0, then the only person that I would have been able to blame, or say it was Kieran Westwood, because he was fantastic. So as you guys can see, a lot of the bids that we did put in for in the last episode are now coming back with. So we've had 4 accepts, and Sissako is still sat there waiting for his contract to be accepted. I am going to accept that contract now. I stalled it in the last episode because I wasn't sure whether to sign him, and after thinking over the signing, I am going to sign him. He is going to be my starting right back with Swankabo, I believe he's called, as backup. As my backup right back. Bradley Johnson is now back from his suspension, so that's good. Niang is also going to come in on loan from Real Madrid for 2 years. Now Thiago Alves, we are going to stall that for the time being, just to see if someone like Nathan Redmond signs. Because we do also have Sisto on a loan deal for a year, so we do have the midfield options if we do need them. At 21 years of age, rapid, decent crosser of the ball, very good ball control for someone of his age, and can play right back and right mid. It's looking like a very, very strong Derby team at the moment, with still players to come in. Massive game here though against Chelsea. So more offers have been accepted. This is the goalkeeper I would like, but based on that performance, I think Scott Carson must have found out I was inquiring about a goalkeeper, because he was absolutely sensational in that game. We have Jack Grealish here, who we're trying to get into the club. Callum Wilson. Again, seems like Chris Martin must have heard that we were looking at Callum Wilson. And based on his performance, I don't know if Callum Wilson will be coming in, but Mutaz will definitely be coming in, because I want him to be like a protege type player to the current 2 centre backs I have. in Shackle and Keogh, because he's a good young centre back who's quite quick and quite strong. So he is going to go on the bench for Shotton, and I'm going to, as you guys can tell, you can hear the dogs in the background. So, but we are going to drop Darren Bent down to the bench, and we're going to put Niang on the bench. And he does look like a winger more so than a striker, but the squad is looking very, very good for the future. So Sergei Sampras rejected his contract. I'm disappointed about that, because I would like someone of Sergei Sampras' ability and quality to come in. Will Trapp, QPR are looking at him, so I'm not going to offer him a contract, and I am going to reject the Thiago Alves deal. I'm also going to study Yassi Zardes deal, because we do have a lot of players coming in at the moment. Jordan Ibe is another left-sided player we are looking at. We'll probably bring him on. Important first team player. So it's us, Arsenal, Sunderland and Chelsea in the draw still. So like Chelsea may have made a couple of changes, but the main players look like they're playing. Well, they have some very dangerous players look like they're playing anyway. It looks like they've still got Diego Costa playing up front, so that is going to be a challenge for Shackle and Mutaz Hassawi. With it being his debut, Johnson going forward with it. Johnson eyeing up the shot, took a deflection and went out for a corner. Oh no, it's a free kick. Do we want Johnson to take this? I don't think we do. I think we're going to let Sister have it and just see if he can just knock it over the wall. He has. Oh, and it hasn't managed to find the net. So unlucky by Sister. Johnson into Dawkins. Dawkins into Osdoos. Osdoos. Oh, wow. What an absolute fantastic finish. This is the best start I could have asked for to the Chelsea game. The new signing, I believe it's called Ogdoos. Probably mispronouncing that name, but what an absolute beautiful finish at that near post. Courtois didn't expect it. Thurbu expected him to put it back across for his teammate Niang. He didn't. He went that near post. Dawkins sees a brilliant pass into Bradley Johnson. Bradley Johnson now with that left foot of his. With an absolute wonder strike. Probably going in that top right hand corner, but Courtois with a fantastic left handed save to tip it over the bar. Now I see Sizako, I believe that is. No, it was Niang. But now Aspilicueta running forward with the ball. He has Costa down this left hand side with him, right hand side with him. But an absolute fantastic defensive challenge by Shackle, I believe. Johnson into Niang. Niang giving his French Patreon on the back foot, running away from goal, but running towards goal. Zuma not knowing what he was doing, but just a bad finish by Niang. But it was so unlucky. It's 1-0 Derby though at half time. That is an absolute fantastic showing by the lads out there today. We did have to make 3 changes going into this game. We did have to put 3 new attackers by Chelsea. Fabregas, Costa, Cahill. Oh, and Gary Cahill. Gary Cahill, the centre back of all people. has managed to equal it up. It's a good move. Fabregas into Cahill. Cahill to Costa. Cahill turns in behind Xhaka, has been fantastic all game. And a strike that any goal scorer would be proud of. Right in that top corner. Impossible for the guy, the defender. Now Chelsea on a counter-attack. But we've got enough bodies back here, I believe, to deal with this. Tommy Spur now against Eddie Hazard. It's a good knockback. Costa, if he's awake, Fabregas into Cahill. Costa, yes, we've got him away from goal. Cahill with a wild shot, and that is 1-1. I think in the Capital One Cup it might go straight to extra time and penalties, but I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it is. But Derby in this game, we were absolutely fantastic. Chelsea didn't deserve nothing out of this game. I think now if we can take them back to the iPro, watching the episode, guys. Peace!